Hi Ricardo, Dr. Grant Norland with QBPT. Let's take a look at some of the things we talked about at yesterday's workout. This is the best I've seen you throw mechanically since we started working together, so I'm really excited to see the progress that you've made. Yesterday we talked about just changing some little things in your loaded position. The big one was just changing the angle of the football. Before, you were wanting to angle the bottom point of the football forward, and we just moved that back to where it is now so that it has a more vertical position. We talked about how that's going to make it easier for you to get into that first phase of your throwing motion. This is a great loaded position here. It looks just like what you're going to see out of the guys that you watch on TV on Saturdays and Sundays. You're coiled, you look aggressive, and looks like you've got a little bit of a scowl going on there, which is good. As we get into your throwing motion, the thing we really stressed yesterday was getting that point back and that elbow back, keeping the elbow behind the ball. And you can see right here that you do that really nicely. You can see how the point turns back, whereas before you were keeping the football more vertical as you brought it back into this phase of the throw. I really like how you're starting to shoot that elbow through a lot quicker in this phase of your throw as well. You're still getting a little bit overextended right here as you transition right to there, and that's where we still need to improve. But you're really starting to get that concept of getting that elbow through quickly to there, and then you're releasing high over the top, and I really like what you've done with this angle from your wrist down to your ankle. That's staying really good alignment, and you're getting that efficient energy transfer all the way out to the ball. Now, the other thing we really stressed yesterday was the angle of your arm at release. Let's just take a look at what you were doing before. You can see on the left, and I apologize for the video being slightly blurry there. I think the humidity was affecting the camera. But you can see here, you're getting that great position of the football as it comes back into that cocked position. The point's coming back and your elbow is staying behind the ball. As you transition through to your release, let's take a look at the angle from your elbow through your shoulder as compared to the angle of your spine. It's about 94 degrees on the one on the left, and that was before we worked on getting your release point up. Now if we look at the screen on the right, you're still getting that great point back position right there. That's exactly the position you want to be in. Then as you come through over the top, now if we measure that angle at your arm from your elbow through your shoulder to your spine, you're seeing that you're about 105. So you've improved that by about 10 degrees. Which is going to get your release higher, and you can see how you're not leaning to the side quite as much in that picture on the right as well. I just wanted to show you a real quick clip of the difference between the first time we worked together and what you're doing now. Just in the loaded position, you can see that you've made some significant improvements. Not to mention that it looks like you've put on a little muscle, which won't hurt either. Again, Ricardo, it was great to work with you yesterday. I really saw some improvements, and I think yesterday was definitely the best I've seen you throw mechanically. I'm looking forward to continuing to work with you in the future. Keep up the good work.